welcome to my channel, Mary Born ND and Gardening with Granny. And today we're going to do our final garden walk for August. And it is a gorgeous 65 degrees out here. And I am loving it because I am not a hot weather person. So let me turn the camera around and show you a garden I don't show you very often. This is my lakeside garden, and in the early spring I put Oya pots in here because it's a very difficult place to water, and my husband fills those up, and we have these beautiful red and yellow canna, and he really likes those. My favorite is this purple fountain grass. It is reseeding itself right now, so I'm hoping that next year we'll have purple fountain grass. I'm also going to seed save some of these. I'm not sure that you can grow purple fountain grass from seed, but I will investigate that. Also have some beautiful zinnia in here, red and yellow, to go with the red and yellow canna. You might be able to hear the geese in the background. This rose I've tried to kill many a time, and it still survives. I cut it way back to nothing and it still comes back up. It's not a pretty rose at all, just a bunch of thorns. Something is affecting our lilac bush. I'm hoping that it looks better next spring. So that's our lakeside garden. I also have ferns down here. They do really nice underneath the deck. Also have some ivy. Creates a bit of a privacy area for us. These begonias were gorgeous all summer long. They're getting a little tired right now. Up our ramp that we built 50 years ago. Put in this ivy and these beautiful evergreens. So tall now. But they created a privacy hedge between my neighbor's house and mine, and you walk down this ramp and you hardly know that there's a house there. This area is my wild area, and there's milkweed here. The butterflies have enjoyed nesting in these, and I've enjoyed watching them flit about. Over here is my black hollyhock night watch. And these I cut back and are coming back again. This one doesn't look so good. I think we'll have to replace it for the fall. Got some beautiful looking dahlias there. Got a bee busy on one, enjoying the morning nectar. You can see my moonflower there in the background. It's a better view of it, all dewy. These only last a day, but then there's more to come. What they do is they create these balls full of seeds, and when they dry out they crack open and you have more of these wonderful plants to share with others. There's one that escaped. Sometimes it travels. Sometimes it's over here in this corner, and this year it's planted itself over here. The sunflowers are just about done. I've enjoyed them immensely. Hydrangea that never blooms. I have no idea what kind it is. My ferns are pretty gone. I mentioned this is August and they burn out in August. The Brennera also are pretty much done. There's one here that's been protected and looks a little better. This is the resting spot during the summer for my geranium that I bring in, and it beautifies my front window for all of the winter months. So heuchera, this I'm not sure what one it's called. It's kind of a lime green. And then I have the wild berry. This pot is looking pretty good. Perfect for Labor Day here. It's red, white, and blue. This anise hyssop is such a pollinator draw. I love it. I planted these in January, seed form. Here's our grapes. I picked a whole big bowl full last night, and I know there's more coming, so my husband said he would come out and pick some more today. And I think this year I'm going to make grape jam rather jelly. It's a bergamot that's getting taken over by what is that? Fungus. And our big apple tree. Still hoping for some apples this year. Got a couple of beauties on there. We will see. Not ripe yet. Pretty soon. A few weeks. The hydrangeas are pretty much done. They're putting on their new growth for next year. These are little quick fire. And the coleus that I put in here, I really like them. And the mums will be blooming shortly. This dahlia, I think, needed more support. I think I'm going to fertilize it and see if I can get a bloom out of it. See, it's time to cut the chive blossoms down if I don't want chive. These are garlic chives, and if you let it come to seed, you will have garlic chives everywhere. I do like them. I use them in a couple recipes and freeze-dried them. There's our barbecue planter. Got some tomatoes coming. It was down to 43 last night. Tomatoes don't like it that cold. But we'll see. It's in a nice sunny spot. Got some lavender down there. I'm going to pick some and dehydrate it. The stems smell just as beautiful as the flowers. The flowers are sharper in smell. I also have some mint that I need to be drying. Horseradish is immense. Daisies are done. butterfly bushes. Enjoyment for a lot of butterflies this year. I was very happy to see that. Certainly time for trimming. Well, the hibiscus are right around the corner. I thought I would check out the elderberry. I might get a small harvest of them. And been sharing them with the birds, and earlier this spring I took the flowers and made an elderflower syrup. I could do something with those. This is my monster elderberry. I don't know if I'll ever get any elderberries off of it because I keep whacking it down. It can grow to 10 feet, and I don't particularly want it to grow to 10 feet. Here's our hibiscus. A lot of the blooms have already been spent. I think even when they leave behind their little pods, I think those are even pretty too. There's a pink one that is very pretty. You can see the white one with the red center. And this one was red, as you can see, just a gorgeous color. They still look kind of pretty. The entrance mount, and basically this was supposed to be grassed over. My neighbor doesn't want flowers on it anymore. And a good portion of this is hers, but I've been tending to it. As you can tell, we live on a very busy street. This was pretty. About a week and a half ago, when the daisies were in full bloom. You can see the black-eyed Susans poking through, but it's time for this to go. She would like it like hers, and I agree. Here's the bird garden. My son that sculpted this was by earlier this month, and he was very pleased with the way it looked. But of course I see all the weeds. This hardy hibiscus bloomed for the first time because it gets too much shade. We have cut back some of this, but again, I've got a lilac with whatever condition that's affecting the lilacs in our area. So unfortunately, that may have to go. And there's Jessica's tree, beautiful maple. It's just beautiful. All when it starts out in early spring to fall. Well, that's where we're going to end the video. I hope that you've enjoyed it, our little walk in the gardens, and I will see you in the next one.